Did you know that even by watching this video right now, you are increasing your carbon footprint? And it's not just via this. Every time you open WhatsApp to send a message, every time you open Instagram to check up on stuff, and every time basically whenever you are scrolling through your phone, you are consuming electricity. Your phone runs on electricity. The internet that you and me are using right now uses energy. And the servers which are working 24x7 to provide all these services to you requires energy. All of this releases carbon emissions. So, the real question is, how much impact are we creating without even realizing it?
What is a carbon footprint? A carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases, mainly carbon dioxide, that are released into the environment because of our daily activities. This includes things like traveling, eating food, using electricity, or even using our phones. Every action we take leaves behind a small environmental cost. For example, when we drive a vehicle, fuel is burned and carbon dioxide is released. But this does not stop there. Even a small thing such as sending a text message to someone or charging your phone or endlessly doom scrolling through social media contribute to small carbon emissions. So, a carbon footprint is not about big actions, but it is about everything we do in our daily lives.
So you may ask, why does a concept like carbon footprint ever exist? The idea of carbon footprint became important as the world started developing rapidly. Industries expanded, technologies advanced, and energy consumption increased significantly. Most of this energy, even today, comes from fossil fuels like coal, oil, natural gas. When these fuels are burned, they release large amount of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Over time, this accumulation started affecting the balance of our planet. Scientists observed rising global temperatures and linked them to these emissions. This is when we need to measure and track carbon footprint became important, because if we cannot measure something, we cannot reduce it.
How is this affecting us? The impact of carbon emissions is already visible around us. Temperatures are rising, weather patterns are becoming unpredictable, and pollution levels are increasing. Heat waves are more frequent, air quality is getting worse, and natural disasters are becoming more intense. But what makes this more concerning is how deeply it is connected to our everyday life. Even watching this video right now is contributing to carbon emissions. The device you are using consumes electricity, the internet you are using requires energy, the servers that store and stream this video are running continuously. All of this adds to the overall carbon footprint, which means this is not just a distant problem, it is something we are a part of every single day.
So, what can we even do about it? At an individual level, small steps can lead to massive differences. You can prefer using public transport over private transport. You can prefer services like carpooling. You can prefer walking for shorter distances. You can switch off any electrical appliances like lights and fans when they are not in use. You can use energy efficient options like LED bulbs. Now, in the food aspect, you should definitely be avoiding any sorts of food wastage and you should be preferring local, simpler options whenever possible. Now, on the digital end, I can definitely not tell you to get off your phone and get off the internet and basically not use any sorts of applications on your phone. All that I am saying is instead of scrolling for Instagram for hours and hours, you can limit your screen time. Instead of watching every video at the highest 4K quality possible, you can maybe tone down a bit. You can maybe keep lesser apps running in the background so that lesser percentage of your battery is used and you are saving on your carbon footprint overall. Now, this problem does not end at individuals only. Institutions like schools, colleges, offices, and industries also consume massive amounts of energy on a day to day basis. From air conditioned rooms and labs to elevators, lighting, and large scale infrastructure. Without proper tracking, it becomes difficult to understand where emissions are exactly coming from. This is where our idea comes in. We aim to build a system that can track carbon footprint at both an individual and institutional level. We log in all sorts of activities that are possible and responsible towards increasing your carbon footprint, and we display all of that information to you, and we basically do the heavy lifting of tracking all those activities that contribute towards your carbon footprint. Because we truly believe that once people are able to see their impact, they are more likely to change their behavior. The goal is not just to measure, but to create awareness and enable better decisions. Now, I would like to leave you with a short message. Carbon footprint is not just a concept, it is a reflection of how we live. And the first step of reducing it is understanding it. Thank you.